Good evening. You're coming from the Florida Weather Guy. This is your Tampa Bay regional weather forecast for tonight, tomorrow, our rain outlook, our Friday, Saturday, and Sunday recap, and our weather summary for starting tomorrow throughout the rest of this week. And so we're going to get right into the forecast because we got a lot to cover this evening. This is our current radar, and this was as this evening about 10:30. So this is a little bit old, but the areas of showers and thunderstorms are moving from southwest to northeast. And we're going to point some out. So this area right in here, some heavy rain. It's already up in here in South Tampa, South Pinellas, Sarasota, Bradenton. It's already getting some. And this area may move up into southern Pasco County. The area is shifting off from Orlando, Sebring, Melbourne. This area is shifting off, and a little light shower just north of Daytona. And a little bit south around Cape Coral and down in that area. Fort Myers is getting some heavy rains, and Sarasota, this whole line will probably be moving north. Now this is our national weather map for Tuesday, June the 11th, 2024. And when I'm going to draw, we don't see any particular severe weather tomorrow. The only severe weather that I can see tomorrow, and it's only due to heavy rains, that is in South Florida. They're on a flood watch. Now through Thursday. All right, so this is the area with showers and thunderstorms likely as this deep tropical moisture will be moving north. Texas, showers and thunderstorms, Iowa, Wisconsin, Minnesota, down in Nebraska and Kansas, and a little bit into Colorado, and then off the East Coast, and then more rain up and around Maine. That's just regular plain rain. Rest of it is thunderstorms, and we have a front moving out. We'll be moving in with light rain in Washington State. This was our satellite, and then the area of thunderstorms that were developed earlier today. They're moving due east, and this is the next area of thunderstorms that is going to affect southern Pinellas, southern Hillsborough County, and all of Manatee County, and part of Sarasota County, and a little bit down into Fort Myers and Cape Coral area. So, but all of this area will be moving east, northeast. This is our rainfall total, and this is what some of the computer models are showing, but I still don't see it. You know, take this with a grain of salt. They're showing the heaviest part is in these purple areas right here, and these light blues and purples and dark purples in this area right here. From central and southern Pinellas County, 13 inches, 11 inches, 8 inches, 7 inches, 6. They're showing more of the heavy stuff in this general area. But some of the computer models show more in South Florida and lighter amounts as you go further north with 0.84, 0.22, 0.35, 0.87, 0.158 over almost 2.5, almost 3 inches, almost 3 inches there, 3 inches, 5 inches, 4 inches. So take that with a grain of salt. That's just one computer model. That's the NAM model, and that's the next 48 hours. And the GFS kind of shows somewhat in the same degree, but not as heavy, but it's right through central, not southern Florida, but right through central Florida with the heaviest part of the rain and stuff. So that's the next 48 hours as well. So take that with a grain of salt. So with that being said, I think, anywhere from 2 probably to 5 inches, 6 inches would be pushing it, I think, for Florida. But I will keep you updated during this whole rain event. I will definitely keep you updated. We'll do daily forecasts for a while. This is another one. Now this model is from the National Weather Service, and like I said, they show more south getting the heavier rain, and they show up in here 1.5 inches, almost 2 inches in certain spots and stuff. So this might be, but this is only going through Tuesday afternoon. This is not the like 3 or 4 day total like the other two models were. So this is just for basically tomorrow, and all this area has to go north. Now this is tonight's forecast, and we're going to look at the temperatures first, and then we'll look at the rainfall. The temperatures are going to be a little bit cooler tonight due to some of the rain in the area. So especially in this area, all of this up here in the lighter yellow orange area up in here, this are up low 70s to mid 70s, and a few spots closer to the coast will be in the upper 70s. The rainfall from Chiefland all the way down to Fort Myers. Chiefland they're on the very, very northern edge of that rain shield that's coming this way. So from there on down, Crystal River, Brooksville, Tampa, Lakeland, you guys are all coming in at 80 and 70% in this general area right here. So anywhere from 60 to 80% of rain. Then we got 90 and 80 and 80 and 90. So this area 90. And this area right here is 90, and the rest of it is 80%. Now this is for tomorrow, and the temperatures are not going to be too bad tomorrow, but due to all the rain, so we're going to be a little bit cooler on that part of it. So looking like low 90s, where the rain is not going to be as great and heavy, but the rest of us are going to be in the upper 80s tomorrow to lower 80s the further south you go due to the rain down there. And as you can see right here, it's the dividing line, and you very rarely ever see that 100% chance of rain. So with the counties or the cities that are involved in that is Sarasota City, Arcadia, and Sebrings, and Fort Myers. They're all coming at 100% chance of rain. That is very, very unheard of in the state of Florida. You very rarely see that. The rest of us from Pinellas, Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas Park, St. Pete, Seminole, you're all coming in at 90%. So we're just 10% lower. So we're going to have a lot of rain too. And that's very heard of too. 90%. Anything goes over 80% is very, very, very rare here in Florida. I mean, for, a general rain. Now, we may have 80% for a couple hours or two during the summer month when the sea breeze are real strong, In the evening stuff, we may have like 80%, but not like this 100%, 90%, 80%. And then Chiefland, you're coming in at 70%. But all of these rain totals are really, we don't hardly see them. The most we ever see is like 60%, maybe 70% at the most, but it's because of the strong sea breeze fronts. Okay, now we're going to look at our Florida weather guy recap. So this is our Florida recap, and this was for Friday. And Friday we had a high of 93 degrees. We're not going to see that tomorrow due to all the cloud cover and all the rain. And we had a low of 75, and there was no rain Friday. Saturday we had a high of 94 and a low of 79 with sunshine, and there was no rain Saturday. Sunday we had a high of 93, a low of 79, and no rain. But all that's about to change, in which we do need the rain. So this is the rainfall through Friday. Let's go back to that one. Let's go back to that frame. Now this, let's go back to that frame again. Sorry, I keep pushing the wrong button on that. Now let's go look at this. Okay. As you can see, these light tans down in here, these are the areas of the most rain is going to fall. And as you go further south, the rain's going to get heavier. Up in here in these light oranges, in the Tampa Bay area, you're looking at 4 to maybe 5 inches. I would say this would be a more likely scenario than them 10 to 15 inches of rain scenarios. I think this is more likely. And then as you further north, maybe 2 inches, maybe inch up in here. So, but I think, like I said, I think this is more likely in your 4 to 5 inches of rain to fall, 6 to maybe 8 down in here. And then the further south you go, maybe 9, maybe 12, 13. But I think that's the more likely, but that's not what they're calling for in some of the models. But that's Friday, okay? And like I said, I said 2 to 4, and I think that's common. Starting with Tuesday, so they have already changed this part of it in our forecast. We've already changed this. We moved this up to 90% now. So this is 90% Tuesday. This is what we're going to see. Cloudy and rain. Now this is what we need to be aware of. Starting tomorrow, we're going to have the upcoming week much wetter pattern. Starting Tuesday, there's a better chance of rain into late Saturday or early Sunday. Now we're saying even maybe Sunday evening before some of the rain will start to diminish. We will be diminishing down to 60% by Sunday, but still we're going to have rain. So unfortunately for the Father's Day weekend, maybe in the later part of Sunday on Father's Day, we may be able to get outside and do some outside activities. Now, we're not going to have a rain all day. It's not going to be an all-day event. So in between rainfalls, you may be able to get out and do some stuff on Father's Day. So this weekend, the rain will start to decreasing just in time for Father's Day weekend. Like I'm saying, I'm calling for 50, 60% for Father's Day weekend. That's Sunday. And I will keep up to date on the rain totals. Like I said, it's been all over the board, and we're going to see how this plays out, and I'll just keep you updated. We'll do daily forecast from now on. And Wednesday, I'll come back with the recap for Monday and Tuesday, and that will give me my rain totals for Tuesday. And then I'll have a Wednesday recap for that. And then Friday, I'll do a recap for Wednesday and Thursday. That'll give me rain totals for that. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday will be next Monday's recap. So that's what we got coming up on the Florida Weather Guys YouTube channel for the Tampa Bay regional weather area. If you have any questions or any comments, just please leave them in the comment section. And sorry this video was a little bit longer, but we had to cover some more stuff due to the upcoming rain and the totals that will be coming our way. Right now, we're not under any flash watches or warnings or flood advisories. That is further south around Miami. They're on a flash flood watch, I think, until Thursday morning. So with that being said, we'll have to keep updated with the latest watches and warnings for our Tampa Bay regional weather area. Have a great evening. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.